When we're single and lonely and we've tried everything to find the love of our life, these 3 words are the hardest to hear. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, I get it. It's so hard when you're alone and everybody else is radiating love and joy. It's uncomfortable because you want to be happy for your friends and family, but you're feeling down and blue. If you're tired of feeling down and lonely and empty and like nothing is working, I'm here to help you. I've been there and done that, and trust me, I'm not afraid to be honest and letting you know that I think it really stinks. But what I found, and only when I was able to practice and master loving myself, that things really changed for me. Like I say, we always need to tap into unconditional, shameless, unabashed self-love. Woohoo! Sounds exciting, right? Well, it's self-love is absolutely fantastic. Self-love is honoring that core desire to share your life with someone, but being okay where you are right now. I was able to find the love of my life, Michael, when I really dug into this piece right here that I want to share with you. Now, my mission is to teach all of you what I was able to discover for myself so that you can have the life that you desire, that you dream of, and that you deserve. So let me share my secrets with you. I hope you'll navigate today and the rest of your life. All right, let's do this together. Here's a few things that you can do right now. 1, you know me and my yellow stickies. This is very powerful. I want you to write on a yellow sticky note. Make sure you have your little pad always handy when you're watching my videos. I love myself. And I want you to post this where your mind can see it, right on the top of your computer. You can put it on your desktop. You can take a picture of it and put it on your phone and make it your screensaver. Put it on your mirror. Put it by your bed. Put it everywhere if you're really struggling to love yourself, because it's powerful. This is not just a yellow sticky note with some words on it. This is a program that you can program your mind to believe that you love yourself so that you can have the experiences that belief will bring. When I love myself, I can experience so much more of life coming from that place because my cup runneth over. I have more to give others. But when you don't love yourself, then you have less to give others. You have less of everything. But then we still get out there and we try to do things, but we're coming from scarcity and lack. So make sure you start putting this around. I love myself. All right, number 2, be authentically you. Be authentically you. There's only one of you. They broke the mold when you were born. So embrace your individuality. That's what makes you stand apart from the other women. And that makes you just more credible. When you meet an authentic person, they have personal credibility because you already feel like you can trust them. So be yourself. All the other roles are taken. You've heard that cliche, but it's so true. And I just think that authenticity comes from a place of really loving yourself. So start practicing that more and more. Number 3, be honest with yourself. It's so important to practice microscopic self-honesty. So that means that thou shalt not BS thyself, okay? And it's so easy to rationalize things. Our mind loves to rationalize everything, but you need to get past those rational lies and start to get more honest with yourself. Because when you do that, then you have that clarity that honesty brings, and then you can decide what to do or not to do, but make sure you're always practicing honesty. Now, the 4th one is express yourself freely. You know, I'm always talking about use your feather, not a sledgehammer, but you really need to start to communicate how you're feeling, what you're feeling to the people that are around you. That's authenticity, but make sure you're doing it with a feather. You know, flies attract, honey attracts more flies than vinegar, right? When we're reactive or when we're negative, we're not appreciative, when we're in our unconscious trigger, we are not expressing ourselves in a very positive way. And it's very hard to, you know, it's not palatable. It's like very hard to be around somebody who doesn't know how to express themselves. Communication is such a big thing. So practice learning how to deliver your truth in a way that's palatable to the people that you share your life with. All right, here we go. The 5th one is trust your intuition. Your intuition, intuition. That is your gut level knowing. You need to start tapping into that more and more. And how do you tap into your intuition? You have to get quiet. You have to quiet down that masculine energy. You have to sit in the seat of sometimes discomfort, because we have to get the mind quiet, and that can be really uncomfortable because we have our to-do list running, so many things that are pulling us in every direction, and it's hard to get still. But it's in that stillness that we can hear that quiet whisper of our intuition guiding us all along. It's always there for you. So make sure you're taking time to practice tapping into it. This is all self-loving practices you can do on a daily basis. These are tips that you can weave into your lifestyle without having to change it. And that's why I think it's really powerful. All right, make sure you share this video if you think somebody in your life could support them. I know that I'm making this for you, so you can share it with the friends and family that might need a little pick-me-up today. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and comment below, because you know me, I love to hear from you and I'm answering all your questions. So make sure you do that. Okay, moving on. The next one is really important. Quiet your inner critic, right? It's like that voice that says, you look fat, or your hair's thinning, or I can't believe you just said that. That's so stupid. Or maybe it's about other people. It's very judgy, right? Critical to other people, critical about men that you're dating. You go on dates and he's too short, or he doesn't know how to dress, or whatever. He didn't pick up the cues, or all of this stuff is our inner critic. And sometimes that inner critic not only criticizes us, but the men that we're dating. And then what happens is they're in a relationship with, and we start to rationalize this inner critic, which isn't accurate a lot of times, because it's a very negative, it's, looking at things through a negative lens. And it's really dysfunctional, and it tears you down, and it makes you feel terrible. And it's really not self-loving. So really start to check in, to notice when your mind's slipping into that inner critic, and then just quiet it. Just wave off those negative thoughts. You don't need them. They're not helping you. They're actually hurting you. So be more self-aware. All right, the final one I'm going to share with you today is embrace solitude. I love my alone time. And maybe that's easy for me to say because I have Michael, but I've always loved my alone time. I do practice my self-love and I use my stickies. I have my cards that I like to pull and read. I have my books that I love to read. I like to sit and meditate. I like to take long walks. I like to take baths. I like to watch my shows on Netflix. I like to read. There's so many things that I enjoy doing and spending time with myself alone. I'm content. I've been practicing self-love consistently for over a decade. And I loved myself before. I thought I did, but then I looked at some of the behaviors that I was creating consequences that weren't serving me. And I thought, I'm just not loving myself enough. And I was really hard on myself during my divorce and after, blaming myself, just getting down on myself. It was just such a depressing time. And a lot of that had to do with self-inflicted, self-sabotage. We don't need someone to love us, to feel lovable, to feel worthy, to feel good about ourselves. What we need so much is to love ourselves with all our heart. I mean, you are the most precious thing in the whole world. And I just want that for you, because I know it's just made such a difference in my life. And so it's not some, airy fairy nebulous, can't really do it, practice. This is the real tangible mechanical steps that I'm giving you, and all you have to do is apply them, take action. Intellectual knowledge is great, but if you don't pair it with action, it's useless, just more knowledge, and then it just keeps you stuck in your head. I want you to get out of your head today, drop into your heart, and really connect with yourself. Show up for yourself, be your own best friend, and I tell you, you'll have a lovely day. Do something for yourself. Pour a glass of wine, put on some music, light some candles, hop in the tub, and just treat yourself to a lovely bubble bath, and then get out and watch your favorite Netflix show or something really that's going to put a smile on your face. And just remember, this is one day out of many. Your love is coming, and you need to maintain a high vibe in order to attract him. So don't let one day throw you out of balance. It's just not worth it. Okay, my darling, I'm sending you so much love today. Love you.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name, Take me to a different place. Just the two of us and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights.